I mean, that kind of came out of Headshots. As you know, 17 people together trying to agree, too many, you know what I'm saying? It's like not too many generals, not enough soldiers kind of a situation. And so people started going off in their own directions, like it does to many a crew that tries to hold that many people. You know, Wu-Tang and Hyro are the only, and Legends are really the only big crews that really have been able to successfully do that, you know? And I'm willing to bet, like, them dudes probably fight with each other sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And argue and disagree, you know? So for that to start happening while we were still at such an itty-bitty level, it became obvious that fools were just going to branch off and go in their own directions. When Spawn dipped from Atmosphere and the Abstract Pack kind of left away from Headshots and everybody just started doing this, there's a few of us that just totally stuck it out and stuck through. And that's kind of what Rhymesayers was. You know, and at first, man, really it was just Spawn, me, Sadiq, Beyond, and everybody else pretty much dipped and decided they were going to go do other things just due to differences and not seeing some of the same. Everybody had the same goals, but everybody had different ideas about the paths to take to get to those goals, you know? And it's like those of us that were like-minded about it went one way, those that were like-minded about it went another way, and so on and so forth. And we still at that point weren't a real label, man. We'd done the Beyond record, the Overcast record, the Dino Spectrum record. We did 2 pieces of vinyl at that point. And so we were more like a bunch of dudes trying to make it look like we were a label. You know what I mean? It's like, just make it look as presentable and official as possible, you know? Get your Pro Tools, no, not your Pro Tools, but your little graphic arts, whatever that kind of, see, I don't know shit about computers. Photoshop, get your Photoshop skills up and be a label, man. It wasn't until like other like distributors started tripping on us that it was like, okay, we're official. You know, now we know we're official. Now, instead of making it look like we are, we have to actually act official. You know what I mean? And that's when everybody kind of tightened up and got even that much more serious, you know? It's a funny thing, man, because I've watched all of everybody I know who has saw success within this. I've watched it all be so, it's like, really the key to this that nobody ever says is tighten up how serious you are, period. Because that's something that is going to have to come from you no matter what. It's going to be pushed out of you no matter what. If you're going to stick around and do it, you might as well just take the initiative and tighten up on it first, because really the successes I've really seen in people have been people who have done that, you know. And then that's not to say don't have a good time, but it's just to say, you know, don't be a part-time dude, you know what I'm saying? Don't be a weekender. Don't take this for granted. Don't be happy, you know, getting laid after you rap. That's not good enough. That's not what you're here for. That's not what you're looking for, you know, if that makes sense. Like, I'm sure for some bands it is, but I don't let none of these fools mess around, man. I keep this shit really tight. These fools get mad at me sometimes. Call me Napoleon. Call me Caesar. Just because, you know, it's like, but it's got to be that way, man. Like, and everybody will get the most out of it if it is that way. You know, there's a time and a place for everything, and there's room to have fun, you know, but it's really a matter of, like, I travel with adults, and I need these adults to, you know where they're going and be focused and be in this for, like, pretty much like-minded goals, like-minded reasons, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, there's not too much room to have too much fun. And is having lots of fun, but he's the only one.
Why do you say that?
Just because, you know, it's really new to him still, you know, and so he just had no idea, you know, and so he's loving the shows, he's loving meeting people, he's loving talking to people, and I don't require a whole lot from Ant. Like, if he decides to lift something, it's up to him. I ain't gonna make him lift nothing, because he's Ant. It's like, you know, he's like a mafia dude. It's like telling somebody in the mafia to pick up a box. You don't do that. I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.